Whoa, it's the illusion. Reporting from somewhere on spaceship Earth. Star date, January 1, 17. Here we are. So, today is my 7-year anniversary of sobriety, man. I'm kind of fired up about this year more so than I have been in other anniversaries because supposedly every 7 years you get a whole new set of molecules. All your previous molecules have worked themselves through the system. So every molecule in my body now is sober. I don't know. I like it. It's a cool story. I'm gonna go with it. I'm gonna be brand new today. I'm a brand spanking new unit today. So man, I don't really get into it that much on this channel because I sort of believe a little bit of osmosis is required if you want to come bug me about sobriety. And those of you who have called and stayed sober, more power to you. And those of you who have called and haven't stayed sober, dude, it's all right, man. It's a journey, dude. And look, man, I'm just putting it out there right now that I do that, dude. If you're having trouble getting sober, staying sober, dude, that's why I put my email down below. Just email me. We'll dial in our phones. You can call me, talk to me. I don't charge for that kind of stuff, man. That's free-o, dude. That's universal consciousness, man. I give away what was so freely given to me, man. I don't get to stay sober 7 years because I sit on an island, dude. I've stayed sober because of a lot of people who have helped me. A lot of people have helped me, man. Joe Shaughnessy, David, my buddy Tommy, Matt, Randy, the hologram, the minigram. I mean, the list is the list. I just got, now I'm always drawing a blank when I start thinking about the list. So, how does a dude like me end up sober on O1-01-10? I love that date. It's a great date if you're the illusion, right? Because that is, that's binary all the way. So, let's tell the story. So I first asked for help from Joe Shaughnessy and David Bruin in front of Country Liquor Store on the PCH, August 18th, 2009, right? And those dudes took me in, and I jumped into it, man. I'm part of a fellowship, a 12-step fellowship. I just got in the midst of that. I hated it, dude. Hated it. But you know what? I said I would do anything to stay sober, and that's what these dudes wanted me to do. So I did that deal. And part of it is I participated in it, dude. They're called commitments, dude. I got myself some advisors, and I listened to what they said. And I battled. I fought it the whole way, dude. But I wanted to be sober. I wanted to be sober more than I wanted to listen to the dumb ideas in my head, right? And yet, I went from being loaded and wasted in front of a liquor store to sober guy in the matter of minutes, pretty much. And so, I was trucking along doing the thing, and everyone's like, yeah, and you got this, you're doing awesome. And at the same time, they're all like, all I kept hearing was if you drink again, you're gonna die. Drink again, you're gonna die. And I go, dude, I'm a skateboarder, man. I slam. Slamming is part of what I do. And so I was like, dude, I can't live in whatever, man. I had a bunch of talking going on in my head, and I really didn't understand what sobriety was, dude. Apologize for the jiggly nature of this video, but it makes total sense. Hopefully the screen stabilization will work. I doubt it though. So I got about 100 days into it. Got about 100 days into it, and I got some blow. Because, you know, blow is part of my story, too. I got some blow. And I didn't understand alcoholism, man. I thought it was just about not drinking. I mean, realistically, that's what I thought it was about. I didn't know it was about all mind-altering substances, because I'd stopped smoking weed before I asked those dudes for help. So about 100 days in, I score some blow. I do my weirdness. Those of you who know. I got freaky on my blow. And, whatever, dude, didn't drink or anything. And then I think I got some like a week later, and then I knew I was living a lie, and so I ended up drinking one night, and I was like, I'm gonna see what this is all about, dude. If I want to stay sober, I'm gonna stay sober, and if I don't, man, well, I'm not going to. So I drank that night. I remember I called some sober chick to babysit me, because I was pretty aware of, like, after my third beer, dude, who knew what was going to happen, man? Anything could happen. So I called this chick to babysit me and just keep an eye on me, make sure I didn't get too squirrely. And I remember she looked at me and she's like, "Are you even wasted?" And I go, "No, I'm not." And all we were doing was talking about sobriety. And I was like, all I wanted to do was be sober. That was my big aha moment, was I was drinking, and I knew all I really wanted to do was be sober and not drinking. And then I woke up the next day with the world's worst hangover, dude. And I was like, oh, I forgot about this, dude. Hangovers are brutal. So I jumped back in the program the next day, man, the fellowship. And I'm day one again. Yeah, I still don't have the blow thing figured out, man. So I'm not drinking. I'm doing the thing. I'm going to the meetings. I'm doing the whole deal. Yet I still got a secret, man. I'm still dabbling in the blow. So it's New Year's Eve, 2009, right? And my buddy, I'm gonna go park cars at some party in Beverly Hills, dude, for my friend. So my other buddy's like, "Here, take this blow and give it to my friend who I was working for that night." And I wasn't gonna do it, but you know. You got a bunch of blow in your pocket, you're gonna do it, dude. What are we, crazy? What are we, crazy here? So I'm doing the blow. I'm not drinking. The dude I'm working for, I'm like, I'm doing the blow. He's like, "Don't sweat it, man. Just you pick up the tab on that one." I'm like, all right. And so I'm parking the cars, and it's like 9 o'clock at night, man, maybe 8. And I'm sitting there with this dude, and I remember it was like so cold that night. It was like blizzard cold for Los Angeles. And I'm sitting there, and I'm doing all this blow, and all of a sudden it just hit me like a ton of bricks. Is like, I'm not high. I can't get high off this. It doesn't work anymore, man. It just doesn't work anymore. And I'd heard a lot about that. In the meetings I'd been attending. Like, it doesn't work. So I realized that it was really just over, dude. Like, the blow didn't work, and the blow had always worked, man. I knew I didn't want to drink alcohol anymore, but the blow, I just didn't. I just thought I had that under control, man. Because, you know, I wouldn't do it. I was not a Joneser, dude. I would get my little ration. I'd go drive my buddy around, and I'd get my little ration, and that would be it, man. I'd do my ration that night, man, my 8-ball, and I wouldn't call anyone. I wouldn't Jones. I'd just do my weirdo-ness, and that would be that, dude. And I'd be good till the next time I went on my little mission, dude. I wasn't a Joneser. So I thought, I just didn't know. I didn't think I was an addict, man. So I'm an addict too. So that next day, 1-1-1-0, began my true journey. For me, I call the August 18th the day I woke up. That's the day I woke up to a spiritual solution, dude, and asked for help, dude. I was like, I need some help here, dude. But my true sobriety date, like that's my spiritual awakening date, and then I have my true sobriety date, which is 01-01-10, which is 7 years ago. And man, I really began the journey, dude. And just for those of you out there, man, sobriety's not for the timid, dude. It's been a battle, dude. It's not easy staying sober, man. I mean, I don't think about it much anymore. In the beginning, that wasn't true. Beginning was beginning was insanity, dude. My head is so crazy, dude. And that's why I need a group of people. That's why I need other human beings to help me stay sober, dude, because it's the drugs and the alcohol were a solution to my mind. My mind is the problem, dude. My mind talks to me and tells me lies all day long, to this day. I woke up this morning, it was... It's like that thing in Jacob's Ladder with the black mask. It's like that all day long. And so I have to depend upon other people to help me decode my mind. And so that's the thing, is like, you know, a lot of this dude Christian really helped me a bunch. Fuck, I'm not supposed to say anyone's names. I'm gonna have to go back and bleep these out. Oops. And so I gotta go back and bleep names. We're bleeping names. It's a program of anonymity. And so anyway, the point I'm getting at is I can't do it without other people who've been here before me helping me, and I wouldn't expect you out there to be able to do it without someone helping you. So I offer my services to you. Because I'll tell you what, man. I'll tell you what. You'll hear it, and you won't understand it till you know, but the greatest thing that ever happened to me in my life was getting sober, man. People will be like, isn't it Baby Al? Yeah. But I wouldn't have had Baby Al if I hadn't stayed sober. Like you get it? Like sobriety has given me the greatest things in my life. Ergo, sobriety is the greatest thing that ever happened in my life. So yeah, I'm truly blessed. I truly do understand how lucky I am to have achieved 7 years of sobriety, man. It is hard, dude. It is hard work. And yet, I just take it day by day, man. I take it day by day. And I allow myself the freedom to get loaded tomorrow, except tomorrow's never going to come, dude. Tomorrow's a myth. It's always going to be today for eternity. It's always going to be right now. And in there, I can do it. I can do it in this moment. I mean, you get me too far out of this moment, dude, the head gets some space in there, start talking again. Anyway, man, on this, my 7-year anniversary of sobriety, I just have a lot of gratitude. And I just want people to know that, like, it's not easy, but it's achievable, man. And great things will occur. They may not seem great at the beginning, but you will see. Because if you had told me 7 years ago how my life would look now, I couldn't have imagined it, dude. And I'll tell you, I can't imagine. A lot of you have been on the journey for 6 years now with me on YouTube, dude. Most of my sobriety, dude. You saw where I began. You saw that crummy little trailer where I started this journey. Now I got my own family, dude. I have my own baby boy, dude, that I love more than anything, man. And so, yeah, I'm truly blessed. And yet my mind will hijack me on any given day and tell me my life sucks, dude. But you know what? I know enough not to listen. Or at least listen, but not act. You know what I mean? Like, I just don't act on it anymore. So like I said, my email's down below. You need my help, I'm here to give it to you, man. Free of charge, dude. For fun and for free, man. That's what we do in sobriety, man. We just help each other, man. Because the most important person in the world is the one who wants to get sober, dude. Because that shit is hard. The hardest thing you'll ever do is ask for help, man. The first thing you've got to do is ask for help. And that is the hardest thing you'll ever have to do. But once you do that, man, it gets pretty easy. Anyway, this is The Illusion. I got to go back in this video and bleep out some names. Cheers, cup of coffee, baby.